Legend of Gaming. We have here some highlights from the 2v2 sudden death challenge. All I gotta say is, wow, this mode is exciting and it's a lot of fun. So we'll show you the highlights right away. We have a ton of them. As you see, we went on a great win streak here, and it's pretty crazy because you get paired up with random people and you're in overtime already. So you can imagine how intense it is. First person to get a crown wins the match. Exciting. Just like a sports game, it's crucial. So we're going to go through these highlights here. And I want to show you highlights for counters against decks that are insanely popular right now. Specifically, the bridge spam deck along with the Three Musketeer Hill. So we included those in the highlights. So right here, we see the battering ram with the Ice Spirit. There goes a Goblin Barrel, so we'll throw down a Zap. We got a Prince there with a Pekka and a Night Witch. They throw a Goblin Barrel. We got the Goblin Gang. So we are using our anti-bridge spam deck in this video, which was featured in our last upload. So there goes what's also a meta killer right now, the Giant Skeleton. We're backing up with the Baby Dragon. And that bandit's going to sneak in. We're going to stop it with the Electro Wizard along with the Miner. We'll log just in case there's some skeleton armies or a Goblin Gang. So it's a little preemptive there, but a lot of times it is helpful. We use our Goblin Gang to stop the battering ram. And a Baby Dragon to counter that Inferno. Now we'll drop the Night Witch from the back so that we can stop the balloon. And we got a skeleton army that we can easily clean up with the drop of that Electro Wizard. Look at the amount of troops that we stacked up. Goblin Barrel in there as well. Miner. This is all gravy. Nice victory. Shout out to Ivan. I didn't get your clan, but it was a great match with you. Alright, so let's go through the highlights again. We'll look for another one. So this one here is actually with the Heal Three Musketeer, so we'll feature that one on the next replay. I'm going to show you something else right now. First, we're teaming up with Marcus, and he's going to throw down a Hog Rider. We're going to use the Baby Dragon, should be able to attack that Hog Rider. He throws down a Bowler. I put down an Electro Wizard with a Musketeer to the side, so we can stop this Golem and Baby Dragon. That Wizard is going to counter that balloon on the right-hand side. So something to always remember when playing 2v2, there's two decks that you're countering against as well. So if your opponent's focusing on the same side you're pushing, a lot of times they're going to try to divulge and go to the other side. So you got to be able to stop it. And Princess right there is cleaning up. And Quick Tower. So something also too I recommend is being aware of the type of decks that exist in the meta, and also having a general understanding of how every card plays, because it allows you to become a better 2v2 player. So you don't necessarily have to communicate with your team through chat. You can use some indicators like sliding your card on the screen so they know what you want to move. But if you understand how every deck plays and how every card works, you should be able to support your teammate. So when I play 2v2, I support. I don't normally lead the push. I'm either going to look at what's going on the floor, so I'm going to watch both of my opponent's decks, and I'm going to throw down a card that is obviously a tank or something and just support. So we got the battering there. We'll back up the Hog Rider. We're going to push back everything because my objective here is to protect my Pekka. That tornado there was well placed. However, we have too much momentum on our side. We'll push back their Pekka. Our Pekka has enough HP to get one, possibly two hits in. That rocket was a little bit premature. I would have used it to destroy the amount of troops that we had on the floor. So again, that was another victory. And shout out to JC. So let's see what we have next. So we're going to show you an Elite Barbarians with the Royal Giant. which I don't know if you guys noticed, but the Royal Giant is making a comeback in the meta. It's a little annoying, but I think the Royal Giant is easier to counter than the Elite Barbarians, for the one exception of that level 13 Royal Giant. That thing is tough regardless of what you throw down to push it. It's a huge tank, and once it locks on a tower, it's tough. It is. So we got here again, Knight. We got the Pekka supported with the Electro Wizard. We'll be able to take out some of that push. However, with Goblin Gangs and Minion Horde, it's a little difficult to keep your Pekka alive. Unless you have a zap spell, some arrows, you know, the timing is critical there. So there goes the Royal Giant. Baby Dragon is going to do splash damage. Now they throw down a Graveyard, which quickly changes the dynamic of the game, because that's a card that you cannot ignore under any circumstance. So we were able to throw down a combination of Goblin Gangs, which worked out very well. And again, there was no communication with my other teammates, so that was beautiful synchrony right there. We'll throw down a hot log right there. We'll push everything back. We got the bowler. Musketeers put in some work on that giant. And Electro Wizard did stun whatever was on the floor. So now we have a push. Not a strong one because some of our troops are on life support with the HP. However, the miner will get some hits in. And with the Elite Barbarians focusing on that, we could kind of push it back with the log and use the Goblin Gang to distract a little bit. And it should be enough to finish off the tower. So now we're just focusing on stopping their push and building up the car lineup to drop down that zap like we did. So that's it, folks. Those were highlights of the 2v2 draft challenge. Actually, specifically the sudden death challenge, right? Because it's crazy. And I hope you enjoyed the highlights. I had a lot of fun playing this mode. I hope at some point they add a feature where you can play with your clan mates, because that would be insane, especially during the clan chess event. It will be something so fun to grind. All right, folks, so be sure to check out the stream on Thursday on Clash Royale's YouTube channel. We're going to be playing 2v2 as we usually do. We're covering a new time slot, so we're going to do 8:30 to 10:30. Instead of the 1 hour time, we're going to do 2 hours. So we'll give you 1 hour of Clash Royale. We'll be doing 2v2 battles the entire time. Maybe some ladder matches, depending on how the flow of the night is. And we'll play Brawl Stars after that. So as always, I appreciate the support. First time checking me out, definitely subscribe for future updates and more entertaining videos like this one. All right, folks, peace out. Thank you.